Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today we're talking about iOS 27. Now we're just now weeks away from the release of the first beta of the new iOS 27, and it's shaping up to be a great update. Now initially we were led to believe that this will be a smaller update, but with the leak of a lot of new features that are coming to this update, this is shaping up to be a great update and probably way bigger than we expect. So we have a lot of features that have been reported coming to iOS 27 that we have to talk about, and they're really cool, and I have to say you will be able to customize your device way more than before with this new update. So we're starting things off with the camera app. Apple is including a new camera app with iOS 27, and this according to Mark Gurman, who is our very trusted source when it comes to Apple related stuff. So this is the camera app that we have today on iOS 26. It's a bit different from iOS 18, but not a lot. But with the camera app on iOS 27, we will get a new camera app that will be fully customizable. Users will be able to actually choose their own set of controls on the camera app. So of course we have like different controls right here, but not everyone will need the same controls. That's why iOS 27 will allow you to just have your own set of controls that will appear right here at the top of the camera's app interface. And Apple is referring to these as widgets. So basically you'll get widgets inside the camera app that are like different buttons for different controls that you want to use, and of course have way easier access to any control that you use daily on your photos and not have to go through the same menus all the time to find the things that you actually need. This will make the camera experience way better, and of course much easier for you to shoot on the mode that you actually need. Now otherwise, the camera app is also adding a new Siri mode with visual intelligence that will of course utilize the Apple Intelligence features and the new Siri features coming with iOS 27 to make it much easier for you to shoot the best pictures and videos with the new camera app. Now another thing coming to iOS 27 are new animations for the keyboard. Now if you have been using an iPhone for like a few years, you know that the actual keyboard basically has the same animations for a few years now. Now we're getting new animations, and we know that there will be a new pop-up animation for the keyboard on iOS, which of course is really cool. Now when talking about keyboard, Apple is also working on autocorrect changes for the keyboard on iOS 27. Now these could resemble the tools like the Grammarly has the Grammarly keyboard. If you have used it before, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, like in addition to just correcting misspelled words, it will also offer you alternative word suggestions. So expect to have a lot of improvements on the keyboard, as they should, because the keyboard has been lacking a bit on iOS and it's actually not that advanced. So expect to have new animations and new features for autocorrect, and hopefully we will get also other improvements with the keyboard on iOS 27. Now when talking about customization, Apple is adding another feature to the home screen which will make customization much easier. So you know, when you want to customize anything on your home screen, you go to the edit mode right here and you go to edit. You will have right here the option to add your widgets, customize, edit the wallpaper, or edit the pages. In addition to that, now you will get basically two different buttons that will allow you to revert different mistakes that you have made during your home screen setup. That will make it very easy for users to change between different setups as they're creating them on your home screen. So that will be another great option for customization, and hopefully there will be a lot more here. We should have other features added to the home screen most likely, but this is one we know of until now, that there will be basically a new way to undo and redo the setups on your home screen. Now another part where we need a lot of improvements is Safari, and we're getting a lot of those with iOS 27. Now according to Mark Gurman, iOS 27 will have a new new interface on the start page, which will basically have your 4 tabs at the top, and it make it much easier to you to switch between favorites, bookmarks, your reading list, your saved articles, and browsing history. So basically you're getting a new interface right here. We're getting also group tabs, which will be automatic. So based on what that website is about, let's say you will have news, maybe sports, maybe technology, things like that, it will be able to automatically group your tabs, so you know much easier where to find the things that you're looking for on the tabs that you have open. And hopefully there will be a lot more improvements to Safari, even though with iOS 26 Apple has added quite a lot of cool new features. 27 should make this even a better app, and probably will be the best browser that you can have on your iPhone. Another app where we're getting a lot of improvements is the Photos app. Now the Photos app on iOS 27 is gaining a new AI editing tool. So you will be able to use Apple Intelligence to edit your pictures, something like just automatically editing your picture, as simple as that, something that you can do today on iOS, like you can tap right here, but it's actually not using Apple Intelligence. That will change with iOS 27. It will also let users generate additional image content beyond the original frame, so it will basically allow you to expand your images, which will be actually really awesome. So let's say you take like a close picture of a landmark, and you can use the tool to actually fill the surrounding scenery, which will be amazing. Also, users basically it will allow you to use AI to automatically improve color, lighting, and the overall quality of the image. So if you have an image that you have taken with your iPhone or have saved on your iPhone, you will be able to actually improve its quality, the light, and also the colors of your image. And as we have heard now for years, for like a couple of years, finally the new Siri is coming to iOS 27. Now there will be a new standalone app for Siri with chatbot features. Just like you have the ChatGPT or Gemini app on your iPhone, where you will have the chatbot, you will have the same now with Siri. Of course, there will be a lot more coming with Siri on iOS 27, like the ability to perform multiple tasks at once, the ability to perform actions within app and not just stock apps, but also third-party apps. So there is a lot actually coming to Siri with iOS 27, but the main thing will be most likely the new standalone app. The chatbot for Siri should be really amazing. So that is it for this video, guys. These are some of the new features coming really soon to the first beta of iOS 27, and you will be able to customize your device way more than before. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.